and just get your take. Get everything you need.
Yes, sir.
You talk about recording and like to a camera. Like I hate cameras, dog.
Dog,
But it's like,
you got to.
but yeah, it benefits you knowing how
Yeah.
to work with one. So the sound field thing, recording like talking pieces, it's just like recording drums, bro.
Yeah.
It takes, and then
Mhm.
everybody know when you land, like that's the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You're like,
sir.
take as many takes as you need, bro. Yeah,
Got you.
smooth it out, and look, keep what you did right. Just do that again and repeat
Mhm.
it until you get the flow.
Yeah. All right, let's run it back one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome. I am Steve Jones Jr., and welcome to This Is the Moment podcast. Today, we have a special episode with a cool brother. Ladies and gentlemen, LA Buckner. What up, bro?
Boom.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I
What
hate
up,
them.
man?
I hate them long, drawn out bios.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's a meme that said they had like the Pink Panther. He was sitting like it was like the preachers when they get their bio read.
Yeah. Got a Club Shay Shay bio. You read everything on
Yeah. Oh my
here.
goodness.
Bruh, how are you, man?
I'm solid, man. I'm solid. I'm staying active. I'm trying to uh I'm trying to figure out how to be this artist. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm gonna tap back into artistry. I got an album about to drop.
Yeah.
And it's like, my mentor says people um they don't hear music, they see music nowadays. They
Yeah.
see, you know what I'm saying? So even though you're a musician, you still have to think about a visual aspect to present to people to make it cool, to get them to even want to listen to the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I've been loading the clip with so much footage and so much stuff, and I'm getting the album done. It's in mastering right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's I've been staying busy. I got another baby on the way. I got a
Let's
three.
go.
Yeah, I got a 3-year old, and I got another bun in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be dope.
That's beautiful, man. Look, we are on the B side of
Mm.
2024.
We about to
What's
start fourth quarter.
Yeah, we here. We about to start it. What is the biggest lesson 2024 has taught you thus far?
It's a great question. It's a great question. Um, be patient, trust God, trust the process. Your time is coming.
Mhm.
Look at what's happening around you. It's about to hit. I
Yeah.
already know. In church they say if your neighbor get a word, then you should rejoice too, because it's like it's in your
Yeah.
row. It's like it's
Right.
you right next to it, so it's like
Yes,
it's
sir.
easy to come.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's about to go up. It's about to go up.
We
It's
are 100 years removed away from like the peak of the Harlem Renaissance.
wow.
The culture is shifting.
Hmm.
You are a culture shifter yourself. Love what you do.
Wow.
Where do you see the culture shifting towards? Because it's happening in front of our eyes and at a rapid pace, whether we believe it or not.
100%. I hear that. It's a huge shift about to happen. We're on the what they call the brinks of a
Yeah.
switch, right? It's even in my city, I'm from Minneapolis,
Mhm.
Minnesota, and we kind of be getting a bad rap. Minnesota in general has been
Mhm.
getting a bad rap with just murders from police, with George Floyd, Dante Wright, Jamar Clark, Amir Locke, all of them is in Minnesota, right?
Mhm.
But it's like our city's been known for turmoil, and even in politics, it's been known for. But there's a switch happening. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like I'm a part of that switch where the reputation and the greatness and the history that comes from this city.
Yeah.
I'm from the north side of Minneapolis, bro. That's the
Okay.
same neighborhood as Prince and
Wow.
Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Jelly Bean Johnson, Morris Day in the time. You know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson calls Minneapolis home. That's where she did all her music. Mint Conditions from the Twin Cities.
Oh, yes, sir. You know I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's something in the water here. My cousin
Mhm.
told my big cousin, James McGregor, my big
Mhm.
cousin. He's one of the number one drum techs production managers in the world. He been touring with everybody. Started with Prince, then with Destiny's Child, still with Beyonce. Like he's
Wow.
lit, right? But he told me, he was like, no, you say you got that competitive musician nature in you. He said you a Northsider, man. He's like, back in the day, it was like these it was brutal. There was a battle of the bands every week. People was in bands rehearsing day in and out. It was like people was stealing equipment, cutting cables, not sharing. Like he was like, like you have that. That's in your blood. So when you feel like, that's why my music sounds the way it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that's why I express the way I express, because like that's just in my nature, culture of where I come from.
Yeah.
And my city's been getting a bad rap the last couple of years, but like you said, there's a shift happening, and I feel like I'm a part of that shift. I'm kind of responsible for that shift. If I'm out here making this noise, I got to be talking about something,
Yeah.
a renaissance, right?
Yeah.
A new renaissance
You.
from a birthing of something new, arts, new positivity. There's film coming back to Minneapolis. There's industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming back to Minneapolis. So I feel like I'm a part of that in a way.
I want to stay right there when it comes. I'm glad that you brought up community because that's one of my questions for you. I love the fact that you and Big Homie, you whenever I see y'all outside. It's lit.
Mm,
Y'all outside. Y'all in amphitheaters. Y'all at festivals. Y'all at, I see it. I love it. It's like, yo, this is so fire to me because that's to me, when you do it outside like that, that's where you get your real answers from. Is my
mm.
content dope? Is my art dope? Because the people gonna tell you if they vibing, if they paying attention, if they on their phone, they're gonna tell you whether you like it or not. My question is, how important is the wait? Where we at? Where we at? Oh. How important is community and the success of your artistry or your
Mm.
whatever you create? How important is community to you?
That's another great question. That's what you thrive off of. You
Mm,
know, you're nothing. LeBron is great, but he always shines light to his team, his
yeah,
people around him. He always do that. And I realize like that's the truth. If your team believes in the vision, and not everyone agrees with everything all the time. It's just like some differences. It's like you check it. That's covering blind spots. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it helps things get better. I got a manager this year, and I gotta just trust his process and his connections, and like, because like he been doing this for 30 years. He managed me back in the day.
wow,
Okay. So like he locked in. He's
yeah,
locked in with so many places and like all these better gigs. We said we outside at festivals, and we're like, it's because like I'm able to like mature and like refer people who want me to play. I'm like, okay, good. My manager can handle it. And it's like it's official business. I had to have that conversation a couple different times, because it's like, every gig, well, what you charge? You know what I'm saying? And it's like it always depends on who's asking, what it's for, how long we got to play, is it backline, we bringing equipment, what, like it's so many things apply. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
manager, I want to play, bro. I want to
yeah,
play. I don't want to do all. So manager handles all of the administrative. And we have a meeting every week. You
yeah,
talking community? Yeah, I have a meeting every week with my guitar player and my manager, and like every Wednesday, same time, we like, okay, where we at? Making this plan, getting these documents, talking about gigs, paying folks, this, that, and the other. The album is in mastering right now,
yeah,
and I got to tell you about that a little later. But when it comes to community, it's super important, bro. It's like that's what you thrive off of. That's how you can. Honestly, I'm really learning. It's a privilege to do this artistry. It's a
yes,
privilege to call myself an artist. It's a privilege to be a drummer.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And be able to make a living from this. But I realize that, I'm at this point right now in my career where like I'm able to just fund the dream. All the money that's being made
yeah,
is like I'm paying like the guys, right? But it's just like I'm saving as much as I can, and to make it happen, to make the dream actually happen, to pay for these things, that the visuals and this, that, and the others. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm making it. I've been saying this lately. How do I say it? It's like the gig is the pay.
yeah,
Getting to do this money don't even really be existing like that. I'm not making bread off of this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like how some way somehow. Oh, I'm teaching, and the bills are getting paid. I teach for a company. I teach like I'm artist in residence
Wow.
for McPhail Center for Music, one of the number one music centers in the nation. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the biggest. Like been around for 100 years.
Mhm.
Here in Minneapolis, it's very lit in my city, and then like that's what I'm saying. I'm part of this everything. Community is everything. Man. To answer your question,
Yeah.
community is everything.
I have to ask you this question because I am a huge fan of just culture.
Mm-hmm.
What Minnesota brings. Of course, mint condition is my favorite.
You're one of
And
them. You know what it
bro,
is.
I know what time it is, bro. But I've seen a trend, and I'm gonna use mint as an example. Before I even asked the question, Mint did a lot of work on a Johnny Gill album called Provocative, and it came out in '93. But it sounds like their first album that came out in '91
Mhm.
versus
Mm.
yes. And I'm like, for you, my question is, how do you balance staying true to your artistic vision while adapting to the changes and the changing cultural trends?
Yeah, okay. I steal from all the people I like and
Yeah.
just do it my way. Say again. What's the question again? What's the question again?
How do you balance staying true to your artistic vision while also adapting to the changing cultural trends?
Yeah, I steal from everybody I like, but
Yeah.
do it my way.
Hmm.
You know, ideas. I still moves, chops, licks. I
Hmm.
still set up ideas and gear. I'm like, ooh, that symbol look nice. I'm finna buy that joint because he played it. It looked nice when he played. I want to hear it. I want it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I steal from people I like, clothes, the
Yeah.
best dressed people. I try to steal looks. I'm not paying what they pay for that. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna combine it. You know what I'm saying? I steal from people I like, but put my spin on it. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
beautiful. Yeah.
It is. It's a simple. But that's what learning is, though, bro.
Mm.
It's like whatever piques your interest, whatever you see, whatever you observe that you're interested in, learn exactly what that is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Front to back. And then once you learn it, you can like the back of your hand, you can flip it and reverse it or shorten it, or you can that's improvisation, that's composition right there. That's
Hmm.
teaching yourself how to learn. You can slow things down and zoom in and see what it's really made of,
Yeah.
right? You can zoom back out, put it together. You know what I'm saying? It's not just drums, but it's like it's everything. It's
Hmm.
universal. That's how to learn. So yes, stealing things that I like and just finding a way just to make it me. You'll find it once you
Yeah.
just nerd out about it for a little while.
One thing I teach my students is that you have to fall in love with learning. We have to be forever learners. As the world spins, we got to evolve. Like, there's no level of artistry where it's like, I'm here, I got everything down, I'm good. No, if Quincy Jones is in his 90s and he is still learning and still adapting,
If
you
Herbie
got to,
Hancock is still just pulling up to the studio to play with students and friends and like kicking and still trying to just play and find the next thing, like he's 80 something years old. Right?
mm-hmm.
Uh, 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 um, don't you dare forget this man's name. Roy Haynes is 99 almost.
Wow, man.
Still playing drums, gigging, still sounds decent.
Still does
Still
these.
sounds decent.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So like you could be forever learning, bro. Don't
Yeah.
stop.
One thing that we all come in contact with as creatives is creative block. How do you push through, or how do you handle coming through or journeying through creative block?
Great. I just listened to what Erica Badu said. she was she did a Facebook Live some years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and Corey Henry was just playing background for her, just like, oh, that's cool. But she said in the interview after, she was just like, yeah, I don't really um believe in a creative block. She said, I believe in like buffering moments. You know how
Wow.
when your video
Yeah.
all the info ain't loaded yet, it just takes some time. you're gonna get there eventually. It's like, you still there's things you have to experience to feel the need to create again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a conversation you gotta have, there's a movie you gotta see. You said there's a recipe you gotta try, there's a book you gotta read, there's something you gotta experience before you can feel that inspiration. So just live. So just keep going. Keep
Mm.
doing. You know what I'm saying? Just you'll find it. It'll come back. You're just in buffering. Just look at it differently.
Yeah.
You're not, there's nothing blocking you. There's just you gotta experience, you gotta live a little to feel the urge to write
Hmm.
or to create. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I be wanting to write songs like cats who play keys or guitar, like they could write a song like nothing. They find
Yeah.
the chords or like anything. Like I'm a drummer first, right? I sing, yes, I sing, and I can hear, and my ear is awesome. I sing, but I don't be singing in public though. It's like man, it's hard.
Yo.
Singing is the hardest. Singing is the most difficult instrument. I don't care what nobody say. Singing is the hardest to do. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. I play drums and singing is hard, bro.
Mm.
But I'm a co-singer. But I'm writing now. And it's just
Yeah.
like I want to write so much. I be having so many feelings but I be having the words, bro. I don't be having it. I be wanting to write the music too, but it comes every once in a while. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? The songs I write, everything you're gonna hear on this album, this is the combination of a couple of years of
Yeah.
songs, you know what I'm saying, that
Hmm.
have been coming to me. So it's like I wish I could write a song every day. Like, it don't come to me like that. And stuff that I do just put out, just spit out, I don't be liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I only keep what sticks. Or like if it comes to me, I try to record it. Boom, singing in phone.
Hmm.
Or if I'm on the drums, try to record what I'm doing, sing first, boom, boom, boom. All the notes I can, all the melodies I can, then put it into Logic. But like creative block, I don't even look at a creative block.
Mm.
I don't look at it like that. I just receive the information as it comes. Okay. So some nights I tell wifey after we watching our shows, I'm like, I gotta go work. I'm hearing a song. I gotta go downstairs one time, boom, boom, work it out. I'll be
Yeah.
working on a song for a couple days until I'm satisfied, and then I can send it out and get all the other stuff I want on it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I just it my homie Corey Stampley, he be
Yeah.
touring the world with a bunch of artists, super fire on keys. Toured with Victoria Monet, just was with Jason Derulo, but like he's fire on piano. He's from here, from the Twin Cities, from St.
Yeah.
Paul. But he's living out in LA. But he can create every day. He's a
Mm.
really producer. Like he can create like it just comes to him like drums, easy, boom, boom. I wish the music came to me like that so I can just
Mm.
get it and like have so many more creations, right?
Mm.
But I don't look at it as a creative block though. I'll be buffering, bro. I'm waiting for some more information to load.
Mm.
Mm.
One of the biggest lessons I've learned this year is to take the time restraints off my goals. God's timing and our time are two different entities, and it's going to happen at the right time. And as we talk about the new album, what has been your favorite part about this process, creating this new?
We had the project done. To my thing is this, bro. Music is like everything's relative, everything's subjective, everything's opinion.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like whose opinion matters, right? And okay, thankfully, the opinions of like the Grammy Awards, it's people who are really invested into artistry and listening to music, and it's like a community of people, friends, right? Like voting, right? But it's just like this. I had the album done. I was ready to just put it out. Like, let's do it. It sounds fire. It sounds amazing. Then we got an opportunity to get it remixed by a Grammy Award winning engineer, Jesse Ray Ernster.
Wow.
And he's from here, from Minnesota. But he's living out in He's been in Cali for about 8 years, 8, 9 years.
Wow.
Um, multi Grammy winner, like engineered, mixed Burna Boy, mixed Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion.
Wow.
Yay, he on Jesus is King, Donda, and some of the Vultures. Like And so getting that opportunity to get my this wild jazz funk music, like mixed gospel music, that is, it's like 100. We got a track, we got a song with 138 tracks on it in the session. It's like it's just
Woo!
colors, bro. It's just painting,
Yeah.
textures. It's so much sound. It's one song, it sounds like 100 drummers going, sound like African drums, right? It's like
Mhm.
it's wild, right? But having this music mixed by him in his Atmos or whatever his console, his it's gonna sound amazing, bro. So that's the a huge blessing. Even my engineer from here, from the crib, who I already mixed
Yeah.
with, he was like, if he wants to mix a record, he said, you better let him mix this record. I was
Yeah.
all right, all right.
Mhm.
And even he gets it back, he was like, yo, who recorded this? This is fire. Like these drums is crazy. I'm like, yeah, like it's community. It's like
Yeah.
community, back to the community. I was out at NAM last year, and it was like, hey, there's a Minnesota breakfast, Minnesota hang. I'm like, oh, let's go. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of people. It was like 12 of us. And
Mhm.
Jesse was there.
Wow.
And we just end up kicking it, and it was just cool. It was just vibes, it was just breakfast, conversation, talking about a bunch of folks I ain't know. It was like, yeah, it's cool. Let's hang. Meet back. But like something simple as that
Yeah.
leads to this kind of opportunity. And like, I released the album back in 2020, beginning of the pandemic,
Right.
and that joint went #1 on iTunes Jazz.
Number
It's
one.
like,
Yeah.
oh, but I'm trying to just go wilder with this one, right?
Hmm.
Do way more content, just do something completely different. I just put it out. The last one, just put it out, just like boom, okay, whatever happens, happens. This time I'm putting
Intentional.
the kind of shot videos, bro.
Yeah.
I got so much promo and just all of that. I done put way more bread into this one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So um I'm expecting great things to happen with this joint, bro. Like I'm not I got wild faith too, bro. I got wild faith, but like no,
Gotcha.
and it's been prophesied like, no, you got to think bigger, bigger than you
Wow.
think. I'm like, okay, I see it. I'm gonna be on my name's gonna be on the same bills as all my favorite musicians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My name gonna be right there on the same flyer, same festival, same everything. It's all my
Hmm.
favorites. Mount Neon, Robert Glasper, Kamasi Washington, all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be right there. I'm gonna be on the same festivals, and I just gotta mentally prepare. That's why I feel.
Hmm.
Feel in my heart. That's what I know. I gotta think big. This manager, his connects. It's just like everything is just adding up. So this year I've been learning, simmer down,
Hmm.
patience. It's gonna happen. It's about to happen. That's what I've been learning this year.
Hmm.
So I'm in a knowing. I
Wow.
believe. I know. The signs are just it's okay. I gotta get used to this level. Is people are telling me, people in successful positions. My pastor just won a Stellar Award.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna happen. I'm in proximity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, Javante Patton, the fire artist. I play at the Wave too. Right?
Wow.
It's very much so lit. Yeah,
That's fire.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, let's stay on faith because a lot of, and I'll say our generation in particular, is like the fear. And I
Mm.
don't even like using the word
Or,
fear,
or
but
anxiety. I don't even I, like
yo,
that's a
I don't
foreign.
like,
That's a new word to me. Like, bro, like I don't even want to operate in none of that. Yeah, yeah, we get excited and anxious or think about things, but like I don't want to even subscribe to like living in that lane, just
yeah,
that on my future, on my life, anxiety. I'm like, no, we we got power over that.
yeah.
It's not giving us a spirit of fear, but of love, and what love,
Power in the sound
power,
mind.
and a
Listen,
sound
I
mind.
got you. I got you.
Power. I hate the next one. I was gonna say peace. I was just like, no,
You preach it.
fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Power. That was like that was a girl on drums too.
Oh.
That was her. That was a girl on
No,
drums.
no, 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 no. That's the same girl that plays in the sanctuary. Kurt Carr. I can't think of her
Oh, for
name right
real?
now. That's the same person.
It's fire. It's fire. I didn't
Bro,
know.
that is fun. Yo, that's the same. Oh my gosh. God bless her, bro, because
Yeah, so we
clean.
really lacking on the name. That needs to be looked up right.
Clean. Yeah. Absolutely. Yo, let's talk about your legacy. You're from Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. I'm sorry, I don't want to colonize your
No, no,
language.
no, no, no. You
Mini
could. Mini
app,
nap.
mini app.
Mini app. Minneapolis. Boom.
Yeah, ooh, it
Boom.
sounds good too,
Yeah,
don't it?
yeah.
Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Mm, yeah,
What do you feel you, because I already see it, but what do you want to bring to the just Minnesota in general legacy of art? What are you bringing to the table?
that word legacy. People, this is a hot take, right? This is
Yeah.
unpopular opinion, right? But like, I don't even care about that word, bro.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
It don't matter. Only what you do for Christ will last anyway. So it's just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just try to just
Hmm.
vision it. Whatever happens, happens. Yes. If I get a street named after me, when they give me that honorary doctorate, thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you. But like, it's like, it don't matter, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here, right here with students, bro,
Right.
learning and them learning from me, changing lives with drums. Drums is just
Hmm.
a vehicle, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a teaching artist, so it don't stop. I just got Minnesota Music Educators Association Teacher of the Year Award, Community Educator of the Year,
Wow.
2020, right? It's still 24, right?
Wow.
But I'd be forgetting to even say that to people, bro. I
Yeah.
even put that on the resume. It's just like, bro, it don't stop.
Hmm.
The work don't stop. Accolades is awesome. Awards is awesome, and I want them.
Yeah.
That's dope, right? But that's all for like to feed flesh. Only what you do for. That's what I'm really been saying a lot in my head. Is just like, okay, I do want to play these big stages, but like I don't even like being look at me out front all the time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
just like I love sitting up behind the drums and just being behind my gift,
Hmm.
right? But I know it's a gift. Like I gotta only what you do for Christ will last. That's been going in my head so much lately. So it's just like, what's lasting about this?
Wow. Wow.
What's lasting? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's the conversation you have, it's the connection you make with people, it's the spiritual thing you feel when we play. These folks be coming up to me. This girl, she was like, somebody is spiritual. That's what it is. I want it to feel like church when I play. You know, it's warfare happening. Oh, you okay? Okay.
Yeah.
You hear that, or you know, it's
Hmm.
funk. It's happening, but like that's still church, right?
Yeah.
But it's like people come up to me after the show, and this girl said she was like, your music, it was just so. I said, spiritual? She was like, yes. Exactly the word. I was just like, word. Okay, cool, cool. But like, it don't be lyrics. I have artists and guests come through and might say something. My sister might come up and rap, or Kennedy, fire singer, might come up and do a song. She do What Have You Done For Me Lately? We do that in the set. I know it's nasty. I slow it down too, make it way churchy, funky.
Bum, bum, ba, da, dum. Bum,
um,
mm. Ooh.
but yeah, it's a spiritual thing. I don't even know where I was going with that. But the music, people be like, this, what words describe your music? It's a lot of words that I could use. People don't want to hear this, but like it sound. My cousin told me your music sound apocalyptic. They said when the sky turned orange, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing LA.
Ooh.
That's, that's wild. But it's jazz, but it's funk, it's wild, it's cinematic, it's theatrical, it's vociferous. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, the album was called North Side. I'm trying to shine light on my
We
North
got you.
Side, spelled with an F, North Side. Yeah. And
Mm.
I got three different versions. I did something super jazz. It's like alternate take. I got three alternate takes of an instrumental track, but I got my three favorite MCs
Hmm.
rapping. My sister, my big cousin, and my favorite MC from the Twin Cities, Muja. They all got their own versions of this instrumental tune that we did. They got
Wow.
the verses of it. I'm shooting videos to them too. It's wild. It's gonna be. It's gonna be wild, bro.
Outside of you being from Northside, what else has inspired Northside?
Say it again. What else has what?
Inspired Northside to go in this direction?
Um, it's important to
Yeah.
where you from. You know what I'm saying? That's so cultural. That's so, but in every culture, on all these cooking shows, all these people, their story is where they're from. Well, back in Houston, Texas, this is how we, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where you from. That's what you're supposed to do, bro. You're
Mhm.
supposed to represent. This is my chance to, you know what I'm saying? This is my, and where I come from is such a rich history, you know, educationally, you know, for black community. It used to be a Jewish community, heavy in Jewish population way back in the, I don't know, in the early whatevers. I don't know, but it's educators come from here. It's so much black business. It's like the Harlem of the Midwest, low
Wow.
key, Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, St. Paul and Minneapolis. But I'm a North Sider, so I really rep Minneapolis super hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
North Side especially. Um, but yeah, that's my inspiration, bro. That's yeah. I don't know if I answered the question.
No, you did. You did. You did. Come on, bro. If you could define the word culture, what is your definition of culture?
Culture. That's deep. The first thing that comes to my mind is like what the people are doing.
Mm.
The people can mean a lot of things. The culture can be, it can have a positive connotation. The culture can be a negative connotation depending on who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so what the people are doing. Who are the people? It depends. Or where you coming from? The
Yeah.
church be like, we don't do what the culture is doing. We are separate from the culture. But it's just like, and I'm gonna do this for the culture. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this
Yeah.
for the positive thing you're putting on for the culture. What does that mean? It's like it's what the people who are involved with you is
Mhm.
what we're doing. It's the move we're trying to make. And it could be positive or it could be negative. It's what we're trying to do. A church culture, what the church folks is doing. What we always have done. Is it history? Is it so culture is like I want to say it's a now, it's a present.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? What people are doing, what the people are doing. It depends on the people could be anybody. Where you coming from? You know what I'm saying?
What inspires you today?
The youth
Wow.
who are fire at what I'm doing, and I need to do it better. I like they know the newest thing. It's like okay, I gotta see what they're doing.
Mhm.
That's always my answer. Is just like yeah, my students, it, young and old. You know, yeah, but yeah, but the youth. I'm inspired by young drummers on Instagram, fam. And when I'm saying young youth, I'm talking about like them 24-year-old, 22, 17, killing. But like I'm trying to play like that. I'm getting old. My students, my homies, my little bros are telling me, yeah, LA, you not one of the youngins no more. I was like, but they're saying that like with all due respect. They see me play a 90-minute show and they see me pace and not give everything away every single time I got a chance to and just be mature for a minute and then like really craft the open solo using triggers and samples. It's just like I'm stealing that trigger and sample language from all these young cats who got the hidden joint. You don't even know what they're using. You know what I'm saying? But that's what inspires me is like it's the youth and low key. In addition to youth, inspire me books, Audible.
Yo, can you tap into that for a second? Like how important audio books, I will say, this year I've tapped into it for real. Audio
Hey,
books have
just,
have, have saved my
just
life.
spend the $18 a month. Just do it. Spend it. Just do it. Just sign it up. Write it on a little credit card, automatic. But like listening to books, I don't even listen to music as much as I listen to books.
Wow, man.
And my library has grown, and I'm just repeating joints that it's like movies, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
whenever you get in traffic, you driving, just I can't wait to listen to the rest of the story. What books? Look, I've never been a Tupac fan in my life. I've just never been tough, and like or gangster ever. So like Tupac has never resonated with me.
Mhm.
I'm reading the official biography of
Wow.
a lady. This lady, she was on his writing team. She was about to be on his writing team. Like he grew up with her artistry. She interviewed. She lived next to Fanny for years. Like it was official. It's the joint. I'm on my second listening of it.
Mm.
I'm a huge Tupac fan right now.
Wow.
Not even off the music, just him as a revolutionary
Mhm.
and the life he lived. Like he couldn't turn it off. And all the drama we seen him in, he was fighting for like somebody's justice.
Yeah.
All the drama, all the attitude, all the gangster, all the like somebody's justice was behind all of it. Somebody fighting for another person
Yeah.
and advocating all that
Mhm.
extraness. First of all, he's one of the greatest actors the culture will ever see. And he my conspiracy is like he passed like in a role. He died in a
Wow.
role, bro.
Wow.
He was a sensitive human being, an artist, a thespian. And they said when he was like 15, 16,
Baltimore School for the Arts down the street. Yo,
yo,
he was kid.
he would like practice method acting on his friends and family. He'd be stuck in a character for days. Like
Mm.
he'll be playing an old drunk man, or he'll be playing like a Puerto Rican boxer, or he'll be playing something, and he'll be in a character for days at a time. I was
Mm.
just like he lived and breathed this, bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
he really embodied, you know what I'm saying, the role. Mhm.
Hearing you talk about the youth and Tupac and evolving, really makes me think of I've been heavy on Miles Davis the past. I've been like in a serious chokehold of that brother, man.
Classic joint.
Woo,
Joint one time.
bruh.
Yeah,
My
my
yeah.
daughter, she used to be scared of it. She's not scared of it no more.
He used to be
I'm like, no, baby, that's beautiful. He's a
man.
beautiful human being. Look at him. She was like, okay. So one day, I was like, oh, she was doing this. I said, oh, you playing the saxophone? She said, playing saxophone? Miles Davis.
Ah. But it takes watching him. I'm like, it takes a lot of heart to work with the youth. Like, if any, and he even said in one of his interviews, like, I was trying to keep up with Herbie and Ron and Tony because I'm like, yo,
In a book, or not heard a story. They had an opener on tour with him,
yeah,
right? And uh, Tony, Ron, and Herbie had to play with this opener. This lady, she was singing,
mhm,
and they didn't really care about the music. They was just like whatever, and they were just playing just goofily behind her. But it was killing.
wow,
And Miles was like, he pulled him backstage, and he was like, "Why don't y'all do that for me? Why don't y'all play? Y'all playing like that for her? Like, why don't y'all play
mhm,
like that for me? That's what I'm looking for." They was like, "Oh, what?" And that was a moment. And it's just like, no, I'm like, so I'd be on that too. It's just like, no, all that extra stuff you be doing, do that here too, but like
yeah.
just in the right places, like, but kill it. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? That's
What
dope.
advice? What advice do you have to music educators
Mm,
when it comes to a school year is a journey in itself. 180 days is a
I
journey.
got you. I got you. I
What
got
advice do you have for us?
you. You can't save every single student. You can't save everybody. You
Mm.
can't affect or impact every student. But one at a time, you can impact them one at a time. Sending that message, just like encourage them, you know what I'm saying? Or saying that positive thing, like one at a time, one student at a time, it can happen. You're not gonna get everybody,
Yeah.
but like it's really about subject matter don't mean nothing. These books don't mean nothing. I'm talking to the teachers. Y'all know it don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the effect happens with a teacher. Okay, right here, them knowing this, like, no, I got you. You good.
As for
That's the message.
mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Message. No, you come on.
That's what it is. It's not even about learning books and history. Yeah, okay, we want to get the information out. Yeah, cool. But like, come on, y'all know what it's really about, man. School, what is it? What are we doing? It's about connecting. It's humans, it's friends. Even in college students, I tell every college student, do the work, but rush through it. Get it done quick and get to the party.
Wow.
Get to the dinner, get to the hang, because that's where your life gonna change. That's where the conversation is gonna happen when you're gonna start that business with your friends. That's where you're gonna find out, oh, that's where you're gonna really learn the game of what you're really trying to do.
Yeah.
You just got college just to put you around all the people who are in the same age group as you and trying to achieve things like you. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
like, it's not about the books and the super cum laude and your GPA and your test scores and none of that. It don't matter. Or the degree. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can say, okay, I have a master's degree. I did it. I'm in a position right now that I wouldn't be in if I didn't have this degree.
Right.
So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my degree. I'm grateful for the education, right? But education is different than school,
Yeah.
than the school industrial complex.
Right.
Loving education is what our ancestors fought for. They didn't fight for this system
Mm-hmm.
that we got to go through in the schools, public schools, and just school, and just one person with all the information telling everybody what it is like. So it's like, it's about connection.
Yeah.
It's, at the end of the day, I
Mm-hmm.
hate that saying. I love it at the same time because all my like, hey, but at the end of the day, though, bro. But like, honestly, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
these books don't mean nothing. It's about this. I'm done.
Nah, yo, you on it. You you on it. Nah, that was good, bro. That was for me. Jesus.
I,
Yeah, yo.
I'm gonna say it.
Nah. As we close up, we got some fun questions to ask you. Question first off, what do you want the listener to experience or feel when they do listen to Northside?
Listen, this music, this album about to come out right now, Northside, the album, isn't, you don't put this on like in the background just to like to chill to like, no, this is not, you don't, this is not, you put this on when you got work to do, when you washing dishes, when you got to cut the grass, when you in the gym, or when you got to work, when you cooking,
Mm-hmm.
when you got things to do. This is what you, when you got to get something done, when you, or if you in traffic, you driving, you got to commute, you got to, this is what you play. You got to get somewhere, you got to do something. It's actionable music. It's action music. Like, it gets you going. I be having to catch my breath after listening to the songs. Like,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah. So like, this is the music. Like, when you got to do something, throw the song.
We this year, or did it come out end of last year, top of this year, whatever the case may be, we've seen one of the coldest MCs. He's on my Mount Rushmore. Step into the jazz world, Andre 3000. Is there anybody, and I haven't even asked this question, is there anybody that's in outside of jazz that you would love to see step into the jazz world?
Hold on real quick. Before I answer that question, can I just
Talk
talk
to me.
about Three Stacks real quick?
Let's go.
Um, I have a friend who he's the only other artist I play for, right? Outside of LA Buckner and Big Homie. It's the
Yeah.
only other dude I play for because like we just locked in, right? But he has really made me appreciate or like try to find art in every expression, in
Yeah.
everything. Because like it's somebody's gift. So
Mm-hmm.
like ultimately, I'm a hater. I be
Mm-hmm.
hating on stuff, but like I know my words don't really mean anything because it's like, but put it out there. You shouldn't put it out there, whatever. Ooh, I get it. I get it. I get it. But I've been learning. So because I'm a hater, I've been learning to appreciate other art forms and like things that are not popular, avant-garde, or just learning to just like, you know what I'm saying, kind of try to dig into it. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. his album, like I kind of dig it. I dig it. Like
Thank you.
seeing it
Thank
live,
you. Thank
seeing it
you.
live, I'd be like, I can only take so much of it. But it's like, like when I'm washing dishes at or we're finna make lunch at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh,
It's just I
making
just need a vibe.
lesson plans.
Yeah,
Just
you know
like,
what I'm
ooh.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like just throw something on and just like that's like if you want some vibes. But look, I call that like that's uncle music though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got an Afrocentric uncle,
Yeah.
you know, like incense. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he's listening to, like in the car ride. Like that's he's on.
Yeah.
So like I be trying to tap into some of that every now and then,
Mm,
a few mornings a week, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Try to do that avant-garde or listening or just, free jazz, but like the cats who can actually play
yeah.
doing that though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm actually kind of with that whole flute album. Like that's fire. I got one joint on there that I really, really do like. I'd be letting it
Yeah.
rock.
So we've seen Andre 3000 step into the jazz world, do his thing with the flute. What other artists would you like, or would you even think like, yo, they could probably step into the jazz world and do something, avant garde?
I've always considered, and he does. He already is. He is a jazz musician. But K Dot, he like K
Yes.
Dot is a jazz.
Yes, indeed.
He raps like a jazz drummer.
Yeah.
Approaches whatever situation they put in rhythmically. All the characters he be using, the different voices, you know what I'm saying, just like the flavor. Like I've always said, the different pockets he be finding rhythmically.
Yeah.
I've always said Kendrick is a jazz musician. That's why I really rock with him. He's like he raps like a jazz drummer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no authority
Yeah.
on no jazz at all.
Right.
I'm still a student. I ain't spent a great amount of time on the East Coast or in New York where it was really happening at. Like I don't even sound the way I want to sound yet. I don't
Mhm.
sound, I feel, and this is impostery, but like I don't feel. No, this is real, but I don't even think it's imposter syndrome. Like I'm just really keeping it at a buck. Like I can swing and I love to do it, but like I still don't sound the way I want to sound.
Yeah.
Cats out there, or like what are they listening to? What are they affected by? What music affected them?
Hmm.
What songs? What do they have a connection to? I want to see how do I get that sound. I Now my friends tell me, the cats I play with tell me like, oh, it sounds amazing, it's great, but it's just like to me like oh, that's cold. Like Marcus Gilmore,
Wow.
he's like out of the 30-year-old black drummers who really on this, like he like it's him, bro. It's him. It's him. All right, it's him. But like he's able to pull sounds out of a drum that I've never even what? How do you even do that? And he's not hitting.
Mm.
He's brushing the drums. Like so yeah. I don't even know what the question was, but like that.
You got it. You
What, what was your
you
question? What are you
you
talking
said
about?
K dot. If anybody,
Oh, a jazz drummer.
no, not even jazz
No,
drum. I said if anybody could
somebody
step,
outside. But yeah, I'm not a
somebody,
jazz
yeah,
come in and jazz, but like I don't gatekeep no jazz. I don't say who's
yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? Of
yeah,
nothing. So it's just like, but like who, like I could say a combination of a person, but like that's bound to happen, bro. Like
right,
because that's what jazz is. Like it's what you. I wouldn't be surprised to have a weird non-jazz artist to be on a jazz song. Like that's Quincy was doing that, putting rappers in jazz to show the relationship between. But it's like I don't know. Would it even be cool if
right.
Future hopped on something? Would it work? Okay, you know what? You know what? I would like to see. I become a new fan of this dude because I realize how cold of a singer he is, one, and of a musician. Like he play bass guitar, like he be getting to it on the music tip. But Ty Dolla Sign, if he ventured into, hey, okay, my new favorite jazz artist though, and I would call her, she's rock, but she's a jazz artist, man. Willow, Willow, Willow got like 14 albums. First off, Willow got like six,
Oh,
7, 8 albums. Willow is a for real musician, for real. Don't think she just stuck on whip my hair back and forth. Like no, she be writing in different time signatures,
wow. I got to tap in.
singing, she be transcribing,
Yeah.
learning, studying. Like no, Willow goes wild. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a fan. And the cats she got playing with her, the musicians, and she got female musicians, and they all hitters. They all hitters in the industry. They all killing. So she knows she got the ear too.
Mm.
She cold. She cold. That's my new favorite jazz artist though, is Willow.
Wow.
She wouldn't even consider herself. I don't know. I don't know what she considers herself, but the popular artists don't consider that jazz. But wasn't she at a jazz fest this year? She was at like Newport or somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's hitting somewhere, bro. But like, that's my new favorite artist though, for sure.
We're going to close this out with this last question. I'm going to give you a term to define, and with your own definition, define it. The term define, if you could define or put a definition behind this term, define L.A. Buckner.
No, no, I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
I can't be defined.
Wow.
No, no, I really don't know. I don't know how to do that, bro.
Mm.
What do you mean? What does that
Like,
question even mean? Who
so
are
the,
you? Who
yeah,
am I?
yeah. Who are you? Define who is
I'm a
L.A.
child of the
Buckner.
king. I'm a child of the king. Of the king. Okay. I'm a, um I'm a real live North Sider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Um yeah, bro. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how to honestly. I know I'm supposed to make it interesting for the podcast, but like
No, no,
what
you.
define? You can't I'm an enigma. You can't define this.
Wow.
No, I am one of a kind, but I'm not trying to just extra boast. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. How do I do that without being so arrogant?
Yo, you funny. He's,
That's crazy.
all right. What advice do you have for creatives closing out 2024? What advice do you have?
Man, put that art out.
Mm,
Put it out. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not supposed to be.
wow.
Put it out and then keep going. And then like you'll get the better result as you keep putting more stuff out. Put it out
Wow.
though. Hurry up. Just release it. It don't gotta be perfect. Just put it out. People need to hear it. People need to hear what you're doing. People need to see what you're doing. It's tight. Put it out. Do it.
Wow.
Release it. You never know what's gonna happen. And nothing might happen, but something dope probably will happen.
Wow.
Put the art out. Do it. That's it.
Bro, I super, really, really appreciate you spending
Yeah.
time with us today, bro.
For sure. For sure. Steve, no, you always show love, bro. So I appreciate you. Hey, yo, dang. I told you you left me that voice message. You left me a voice message.
Yeah. No, I want to listen to everybody, bro. I want to listen to it when it come out. Hey, yeah.
I use it in my Oprah solo.
What?
I already did it. I got a clip of it. I'm gonna just chunk it out so you can hear it.
Bruh.
I use it in my solo. I use a bunch of voice samples, and I just chopped the things you were saying. I was just like, "It's you." And it sounded like a phone. And it's like I'm just hearing it. It's like it's tough. It's tough.
Hey, yo, that's love, bro.
I already did it. Yeah, I did it twice. I did it twice already. It's a in that solo. It's just like
Wow,
that's a solo that I've composed and like I just do it the same way every time.
bro,
You know,
that's hard.
yeah.
Y'all, listen, keep going, keep reaching, keep soaring. Trust the process, trust the position God has put you in, and get out that man's way. Let God be God for real. Get out the way.
Hey,
We out.
I like the name of your podcast too. This is
Hey,
the
man.
moment. That's cold.
Appreciate that, man.
I always say I love that little tattoo people be getting
Yeah.
where the time, but it's now it's like spelled out digital time. Now the time is now, bro. I
Wow.
love that. That's so cold. I'm probably not gonna get any more tattoos though. Like, no,
Yeah. Hey yo.
I hurt too bad. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
So this is the moment. This is the moment.
This is it, bro.
Yes, sir.
We out of here. Peace, y'all. Bruh.